slay. Worth it. Not bad. Pass. Just don't. I'll give you a hint. It sucks. Today, I'm ranking viral products you've seen on TikTok. Not in any order, but they're going to be ranked all the way up to S tier or slay, all the way down to F tier or just don't waste your dollars. So we'll be going over products that are worth the hype and not worth the hype, but are they dark skin girl friendly? Okay, let me break down the ranking for you guys. Slay is top tier, must have. Worth it, it's worth your dollars. I'm adding this product in a beauty basket. Not bad is going to be mediocre, not terrible, but not amazing. Pass means I am not repurchasing this product and neither should you. Just don't is just don't bother, it's not worth it, trash. Hi friends, my name is Abamana Bella. I've been a makeup artist for about 9 years now, going on a decade. I feel old saying that, but anywho, here you will find tutorials of me sharing what I've learned throughout the years and beauty reviews. So if you stick around, we just might have to be friends, and if you subscribe, then we just might have to be besties. So the first runner-up is going to be Patrick Ta's Double Take Blush in She's Wanted. These blush shades are very vibrant, but don't be too intimidated because they're very soft when they go on and they're very buildable. They don't apply that much pigment, kind of like Juvia's Place, for example. Juvia's Place, which I love their blushes, but they do apply a lot on right away. So when it comes to the Patrick Ta blushes, a little is a little. So they are very buildable, which means you can work up to the pigment that you're looking for. Because these blushes are buildable, they're very easy to work with and they melt into the skin, so they blend very easily. I do plan on getting more of these blushes because they are absolutely dark skin friendly, making this product S tier slay. You know the lip stain that you put on and then you let it dry down and you peel it off? Till this day, as I'm scrolling, it pops up on my For You page constantly. I really haven't seen anyone that looks like this that's tried it, so I decided to try it for myself. So I got the Sacheu Beauty lip stain, and I got the darkest shade because the other ones it wouldn't work, in this shade Plumped. I'm the kind of person who likes to give things a chance, you know, like let me see for myself. So I did. Now I do get the concept of a long wearing lip liner stained look, but I'm still not a fan. Also, once I peeled it off, it kind of disappeared. And I think it's a little too much work, you know, with the whole waiting, and I would rather just apply a waterproof lip liner and call it a day. So I don't think, honestly, it's really worth it. And because it only comes in one shade that works for us, just don't bother. Next up, TIRTIR Red Cushion Foundation in the darkest shade 55 Neutral Espresso. I think Darcy really helped put this brand on the map. If you're not following her already, go ahead. She is amazing. I think this is one of, if not the first, I'm not sure, but it's one of the first brands to come out with a cushion foundation with shades that go past medium. But these are going to have a natural semi-matte finish, and they're very, very lightweight. And I find that a little goes a long way with these foundations, making it last a long time, which is what we want. And they're only $25, making it worth it. I don't think there's been such a viral product with so many mixed reviews, and that is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Pressed Powder. I have the darker shade in Coco Truffle. So here's the thing, I'm gonna read this on the Huda Beauty website. It says, it's a super fine pressed powder with a 12-hour shine control for non-caking airbrush matte finish. Okay, this powder definitely is mattifying, so if you are a oily skin girly, this product is something that you could benefit from. However, this does say that it's non-cakey. It's cakey, it adds coverage. It's not, you know, like a translucent pressed powder where it's just gonna set it. It is gonna set it, but it also is going to add coverage. I would suggest warming it up on the back of your hand first before applying it onto the face, and then setting it with some setting spray just so it doesn't look so cakey, but it will give you that face tuned blurred look, especially under the eyes here, if you're looking for that. I do think it is a bit pricey at $40, but if you are looking for a mattifying true airbrushed look, then this is worth it. I do think so. Anastasia Beverly Hills Blur Contour Stick. If she didn't come out with the shade extension, she wouldn't even be on this list. But since she did, let's review. This is the most soft, cool tone contour I've come across. I have the shade Subtone. Personally, I prefer something with a little bit more warmth to it, like this here from Rare Beauty I use all the time, and this is the liquid contour in the shade Peaceful. Also, this one here from LYS I really like, and this one is in the shade No Limits Worthy. So this is more of what I prefer, but when it comes to the Anastasia, like I said, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible. It's not bad. Not bad. Okay, we're about halfway through, and this next product we're going to be talking about is probably the most overhyped, underwhelming product I've come across. I'll give you a hint. It sucks. And that is the L'Oreal Skin Ink Concealer Foundation Duo. The amount of steps that need to happen to make this product work, it's giving red flag, you know? It literally pilled. Like, so your favorite influencer that was hyping this product up to be like the best concealer of the year, they lied. Or they just, let's just say they over exaggerated. Can we say that? Yeah, they over exaggerated because, well, let's be so for real. But if you haven't already, yes, this product is just don't waste your dollars. Hard pass. Maybelline Bubble Colossal Mascara. This mascara is going to separate your lashes and make them look very bold. I would say it's a volumizing mascara. I've worn this mascara over and over again, and on my oily eyelids, it does not flake, and it's pretty affordable too, I would say at $10. Drugstore mascaras are my favorite. You can't change my mind. They're the best, you know? I'm currently wearing that mascara right now, if you cannot see my lashes. I'm not much of a lash gal, which is why I'm always on the hunt for like the next best mascara, but this brush wand does disperse a lot of mascara, a lot of product on the eyelashes, so I typically don't go over 2 coats. This is a mascara I would honestly recommend to everyone to give it a shot, making this S tier slay. Charlotte Tilbury, okay. I actually use a lot of her products in my kit, like on other people, but when it comes to people who look like me, we got some catching up to do, okay? We got some catching up, and she has, you know, she's making, you know, the effort I've seen with her new foundations and whatnot. So she did come out with, at the time, this is kind of an older viral product, but the highlighter Glowgasm, I did get the one in Pinkgasm, which is going to be a rose gold liquid highlighter. I also have her contour wand here in the shade Deep. The contour actually isn't that bad, but let's talk about the highlighter because that is what we are ranking. Now, when it comes to this product in particular, if you are a beginner when it comes to makeup and you really don't know how to blend, this will dry down and look ashy, so you need to know what you're doing to make this product work. This product is something that was heavily hyped on TikTok, but I think it was more geared towards lighter complexions. It's also currently on sale on the Charlotte Tilbury website, so I think it's run its course, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna be ranking this a pass because you don't need it. Do you say Gisou or Gisou? Gisou. I don't know. So honey infused lip oil. I don't smell the honey nor do I taste the honey, but I think this is too runny. And I get that it's a lip oil and it's marketed as more so skincare, but the girlies are using this more like a makeup product, and it's aesthetic, you know, the packaging is beautiful. However, I do think it's a little too runny. I do. And if a product is too runny or too sticky, especially a lip product, is it really worth the dollars? Now the pink one is not as runny. I don't know if it's because it has the sparkly particles in there. I do think this one here, though, the honey infused one is too runny. And when I put it on, it does run. So, and for $28, just don't. It's not worth it. Yeah. Okay, next up is the Natasha Denona Mini Eye Sculpt palette. I was very skeptical when I got this palette because typically these transition shades, like in here, when it comes to this range, these mid-tone brown shades typically do not work on dark skin complexions, but Natasha's, they do. I mean, the quality of her eyeshadows is what she's known for anyway. When I apply these shadows on my eye, they don't look invisible. You can actually see them, which tells me, number one, it's good quality, but it's really, really good pigment too as well. And there's like hardly any fallout. Even reading the back here of this palette, I mean, this eyeshadow palette is made in Italy. It's not tested on animals, alcohol-free, oil-free, mineral-free, all the amazing things that we want in a product all combined in one. She did that. So I'm ranking this eyeshadow palette worth it. Okay friends, which products are you trying out? Or are there products you think that were misranked? Comment below. I'll be reading. Thank you for tuning in today's video. Don't forget. Okay, I'll see you next week with a brand new video. As always, stay fabulous.